Hello everyone, welcome back to Code Reset. This is our 26th day of coding of 365 days of challenge, and I hope by this far you are kind of exhausted. If not, so let's see this problem. This is again easy but very interesting problem. Okay, so if you are finding this series very interesting, you can comment down below. So let's jump into the problem statement and understand what we need to do here. So basically a series of test cases are given to us, okay, and each test case is contain a integer. Okay, what we have to do is we need to count the number of digits each integer and then we need to print the count. So what we need to do basically is, so let's understand from here. So basically this input is given to us. So this 2 denotes number of test cases. So we have 2 test cases. So this means that we will have 2 inputs. Those inputs are 0 and 1. Now if you see 0, how many numbers are there? 1 number. So we have output 1. And in this 1, how many integers are there? How many digits are there in this integer? 1. So we have printed 1. Similarly for this input 2, we have 2 test cases again. First is 100. So how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 digits. So we printed 3. Similarly this 10101. How many digits are there? 5. So we have printed 5. So I hope you understood this problem. So let's jump into the approach to solve this problem. So what we will do for in our approach, we basically take the number of test cases as input. Okay. So we will take this as input, this number of test cases 2. Now for each test case, what we will do, we need to perform these 4 steps. So we will where is that gone? Yeah, retrieve the integer n. So we will retrieve that integer n, then we will convert that n to the string. Okay, so we will ask user to give us that integer, then we will convert that integer to string. Then we will count how many character that particular string has using the inbuilt len function, and then we will print the count. It's that simple. So let's write the code for this. So we have wrote our code. So let me quickly walk you through. So we are taking number of test cases input. Then we are using this for loop to iterate each test case. Now inside each test case we need to follow these 4 steps. Okay, these 4 steps. So let's follow this. So first we will retrieve the n, the integer from the user. Then we need to find the count. So how will we find the count? So we first converting that integer into the string. Then we are using this len function to find out how many digits are there, and then we are storing that inside this count and printing that count. So let's run this and see what output we are getting. So the input is 201. So 2 test cases. First input is 1, so we will get 1. Second input is 0, so we will get 1. This is correct. Now let's see another input. Another input is 2 test cases. First integer is 100, second is 10101. 0101. Okay, so we have 2 test cases. First is 100, so we have 3, and then 10101. We should get 5 here, so we are getting 5 here. Okay, so means our program is working fine. Now what optimization we can make here? See, although we are using this len function, so there is no optimization needed, but you might interested to know how this len function is working, or maybe if you are in an interview setting, the interviewer may ask you to not use this inbuilt function, try to write your logic. So for that we will write our optimized solution. So let's see so let me write that solution and then I will explain that. Okay, so let's do that. We have wrote our optimized approach. So what we are doing here is so first of all we are taking this test case as input from the user, means how many test cases we have. Then for those test cases we need to take those number of integer from the user. So for that we use this loop which will run till the test case is greater than 0. Okay, now what we are doing, we have created another variable count which basically store the count. Okay, so currently it's 0. Now we are using a while loop and we are running till our integer is greater than 0. So until it becomes 0, we keep on running this while loop. Now what we are doing, we are incrementing count by 1. So basically here we are repeatedly dividing the number until it is becoming 0. Okay, so once it becomes 0, then we are exiting out of this loop. Okay, so let's understand this. So let's say we are having this 100. Okay, so let's say we divide it for the first time by 10. So this 0 will get removed and we left with 10 inside this n. Now we again divided 10 by 10. So this 0 is gone away and we left with 1. Okay, now we again divided by 10 and this will again become 0 and finally we have 0. So once it becomes 0, so we will exit out of this loop. That's what we are doing here. So because we have divided 3 times, so we are getting 3 as output. Okay, so I hope you understood. So let's give it the input. So our inputs are 200. So let's give it, we have 2 test cases. First test integer is 100, so it should give 3. Yes. Second is 10101, so it should give 5 and we are getting 5. So that's what we need to do and we did here. Now let's recap. So this problem statement is given to us. We understood this problem statement. We wrote our understanding here. Then we write our approach to solve this problem. Okay, then we solve this problem. We figure out that we are currently using this len function directly and interviewer may ask for a proper logic. So for that we write our optimized solution. We are saying it optimized, although this one is optimized. Okay, so do not get confused. So in our logic, what we are doing, so we are using the for loop. Okay, to iterate through this number of test cases. Then we are taking it in integer from the user. Then we are checking if our number is greater than 0. If it is 0, then we are incrementing count by 1. Once the number becomes 0, then we are exit out of this loop and we are printing the count. So this is how we basically solve this problem. Okay, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe for more Python programming content. See you in the next video.